Thank you very much, sir. Last bit. Yeah, it's not going to wash it out. Right. Open your eyes.
Sorry.
Watch your head. Move the seat. Put your legs in first. Head.
This is the moment Janbaz Tarin, aged 21, was arrested after committing a horrific crime. Please be sure to watch the whole video to see the full clip of him getting arrested, as well as interviews from the bereaved family. If you do end up enjoying this type of content, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Today's video will be about the murders of Khaola Slaeem, aged 49, and Raneem Oudeh, aged 22, who were fatally stabbed outside Mrs. Slaeem's home in Solihull on the 27th of August. Miss Oudeh married Janbaz Tarin, aged 21, in an Islamic ceremony, but broke up with him when she discovered he had a secret wife and children in Afghanistan. Tarin then spent the day hunting down Miss Oudeh and her mother, who were on the phone to police when he attacked them. He went on the run after killing them and was arrested 3 days later, as shown in the video clip. The circumstances of the stabbing are being investigated by the Independent Office for Police Conduct. Miss Oudeh and her mother were attacked at Mrs. Slaeem's North Down Road house shortly after midnight and died at the scene. Post-mortem tests found they died from multiple stab wounds. Janbaz Tarin and Miss Oudeh met at Solihull College and were married in an Islamic ceremony in 2016, but their marriage was not recognised in UK law. Miss Oudeh, who had a 2-year-old son from a previous marriage, and mother of 6, Mrs. Slaeem, were both born in Syria. Miss Oudeh had left Tarin in the weeks before the murders after learning about his other wife and children in Afghanistan. He was abusive towards Miss Oudeh during their relationship, and after they split up, he repeatedly hassled her. She then applied for a non-molestation order against him. Tarin flouted that court order, and in the hours leading up to the killings, Miss Oudeh made 3 calls to police. I will now play you the full clip released by West Midlands Police. It shows the moments leading up to the murder, Janbaz Tarin's arrest, as well as interviews from the bereaved families. Viewer discretion is advised as some of the content is distressing and upsetting.
Thank you very much, sir. Last bit. Yeah, it's not going to wash it out. Right. Open your eyes.
Sorry.
Watch your head. Move the seat. Put your legs in first. Head. Watch your head.
They were the support of our family. They were the soul of everybody. Losing them is one thing, but being gone in the way they did is another thing. But one particular single man who thought that their life should be his, and because he can't have them, they have to go. He broke us all apart, really. I can't explain to you the pain we live every day.
احنا حياتنا كانت روحنا
To our life and
حياة كليتها كان. خوله عندها 3 أولاد صغار صاروا أيتام.
had
ما عاد
kids
عندنا
who look very very sad and awful.
طفل الريان عمره 2 ماما ماما بيقول وين رنيم وين رنيم.
Raneem has a little boy who's 2.5. He was always calling her and saying, Mama, Mama, where's she go?
إحنا عايشين هلا ظلام.
We live in darkness.
ظلام بلاه اللي إحنا عايشين.
Without them.
This was a premeditated, cowardly attack by a man with a history of violence towards women. He hunted down the victims. He took a weapon to the scene. He hid him waiting for them, and then jumped out and inflicted savage, unsurvivable wounds on them. I want to thank the public for their response to this. As a result of the public assistance, we managed to locate Tarin and detain him, and he's now safely behind bars where he belongs.
At Birmingham Crown Court, Janbaz Tarin of Evelyn Road, Sparkhill, Birmingham, admitted murdering Miss Oudeh and her mother, Mrs. Slaeem. He was sentenced to life with a minimum term of 32 years. In a victim impact statement, Mrs. Slaeem's sister Nur Norris said that the list of broken hearts goes on and on. That night this killer played God and he destroyed an entire family. Let us send a message to those who murder and abuse women that they will face justice. Now it's important to note that when Miss Nur Norris, Mrs. Slaeem's sister, was asked if she believed police and authorities had failed to do enough to stop Janbaz Tarin, Mrs. Norris actually replied, yes we do. She went on to say, we do feel that, and we feel that there's a lot of women out there as well probably going through the same thing who agree with us. Now I'll be talking about this aspect of the case in the My Thoughts section coming up in the video. My thoughts on this case straight away start again, unfortunately, with police failings. This isn't the first time we've seen something like this on my channel, and I've got a funny feeling that it won't be the last as well. The fact that the woman who died, her sister actually said that, police could have done more, it's a massive sign, a massive red flag already that police aren't doing their jobs. This isn't the first time I've covered a case like this as well with Wayne Cousins. He was actually a police officer with a lot of previous history doing weird shit, who actually was still allowed to be in the force and use a firearm at that as well. So it goes to show, if they can't fix it in-house, what hope do they have of fixing it with the outside public? And yeah, it doesn't breed any confidence in me that anything's going to happen, because these things just keep happening. This was a few years ago, but since then there's been some type of endemic going on with Sarah Everard, Sabina Nessa. In Sabina Nessa's case, I don't know if there was any underlying factors, but especially in Sarah Everard's case and this one, that the police could have done a lot more, because the woman actually called the police to tell her life was in danger, and what did the police do? Absolutely fuck all. So yet again, it's the systems of the police that are failing. I'm not trying to blame individual detectives, this is that, nothing like that. The system they work with is failing and it doesn't work, and maybe they do have some responsibility to, lobby for some type of changes, but I'm out of my depth when I say that, because I don't actually know how these things work. But surely there's something they can do to maybe change something small, and if something small keeps progressively happening and we keep seeing change, maybe it might get better. But at the moment, I have no confidence in that, to be honest. Another part of the case I wanted to look at is, the guy he was living a double life, and he was getting married at 21 and stuff. And I think, I don't want to be some type of marriage counsellor or anything, but getting married young definitely does have disadvantages, and I definitely plead to everyone, if you're getting married quite early, if you're getting an arranged marriage or something, please be sure to find out what's going on with the other person properly, and not just on the outside, properly. Like, go see their family, go meet the people that they grew up with and stuff like that, because as we can see here, things can go very wrong very fast. I'm sure Miss Oudeh had no idea of what was going on, and she's definitely not to blame in this at all, but it just shows how an innocent life can just get taken away by just rushing into things almost. But yeah, again, I'm out of my depth when I'm saying that, because I don't know what was going on. I can only make assumptions from the outside, but that's how it looks to me. That's all for this video. Please be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'd just like to take this time out to say RIP to Miss Oudeh and Mrs. Slaeem. I'd like to offer my condolences to their family, and we sincerely hope something like this never ever happens again.